So something strange is going on with Uber Eats offers. Now this just started for me yesterday, but I'm curious to hear if you guys have been noticing the same thing, if it just recently started for you or has it been going on for a while. So I turned on the Uber Eats app yesterday and instantly got a trip radar offer, which is sent to multiple drivers. Then you have to try to match for it, and it was a reasonable offer. So I hit the match button and got the offer. Didn't think anything about it. Picked up the orders because it was 2 of them, dropped them off. Now the next offer that I got was a trip radar offer as well, and it was a terrible offer, low paying, backwards, so I declined it. After that, I got another trip radar. After that, I got another trip radar, and so forth on. I'm like, wait a minute. What is going on here? I have never gotten that many trip radars back to back to back. And I'm thinking, did Uber Eats change something to now where they're just sending out these, and all of them were terrible trip radars. They were the low paying backwards offers. And I'm like, what is going on? Finally, I did get a regular offer, a good paying regular offer. But at first I'm like, what is going on? Because this isn't normal, at least from what I've experienced. Usually it's like a mix of offers and trip radars here and there. Mostly regular offers that are just sent to you, the individual driver. So I'm thinking, okay, this is really strange. They're sending a ton of them. So I'm out here and I turned on my app just to see what kind of offers are going to start coming in. Now, typically when I turn on the app, I receive, an offer that's just sent to me. It's usually not a trip radar. Not saying that I won't get trip radars, but a lot of the times it's just an individual offer that's sent just to me, not trip radar. And it's usually, when you start off, it's usually not a good offer. It's a decline. So I turned on my app today, and these are the 2 offers that I got, which brings me back to yesterday. They both were trip radars. The first one was $7.02, 6.8 miles. The second offer was for $5.22 for 5.1 miles, also a trip radar. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Uber Eats has changed things up to where they're sending a ton of trip radars. And again, a lot of the trip radars that I received yesterday, back to back to back to back, were no good. They were terrible offers. So we're going to see how tonight goes. If I see the same pattern as I did yesterday, I'm hoping that I don't, because that many trip radars coming in that are bad and low paying just is no good. Just is no good. Granted, it's summer, things are slow, but this is something that I haven't seen before, that many trip radars coming in. So I'm going to get the apps turned on and we're going to see how the night goes. I hope this isn't a permanent thing that Uber Eats is doing by sending so many trip radars. Again, they're sent to multiple drivers. You have to try to match for them. And again, a lot of the trip radars are no good. They're low paying, backwards offers. So yeah, I'm going to get the apps turned on. We're going to see how the night goes. We're going to see if I get a ton of trip radars like I did yesterday, but I've already started off with 2 trip radars. So I'm real curious to see how tonight goes. Again, let me know if you have noticed this in your market and what your thoughts are on this. We're going to get the apps turned on. All right, guys. So getting the apps turned back on, this is what I started off with. And sure enough, it was a trip radar from Uber Eats. $3.08 for 5.1 miles. And this is what a lot of trip radars look like. They're low paying, backwards offers with higher miles. So obviously a decline. Then DoorDash came in with a backwards offer, $3, 7.4 miles, a decline. And then Uber Eats sent me a regular offer, $11.06 for 11.9 miles. Now I would have taken it, it was like 5-ish miles, but not for 11.9 miles. And then I got another trip radar from Uber Eats, $4.54 for 3 miles, a decline. And DoorDash came back in with a reasonable offer, $6 for 1.7 miles for Little Caesars. I am here right now. We're going to go in there, check on this order, and hopefully it's ready. Going to have to enter the code into the portal and get the pizza. So we're heading in. All right, it is ready. right, guys, order was ready, waiting in the portal, which is always awesome, especially for Little Caesars. I'm already on the road, so the customer's like 1 minute, 0.7 miles, but they were close to the restaurant. So I'm reading the customer notes and it says, hand it to me. But then it says, if I don't answer the door, to ring the doorbell and leave it on the step. And if you end up having to leave an order on the step because the customer doesn't answer, or maybe it says hand it to me and then the customer notes say just leave it on the doorstep, make sure you take a picture for your records. You can also send the customer the picture stating that, hey, I left the order on your doorstep. That way you have record and they see that you have record that you left it on their doorstep, just to cover yourself. But we are almost there. We're gonna get this pizza dropped off. Oh, hi there.
Hello.
How's it going?
Well, how are you tonight?
Good. Not bad. It's not too hot, not too cold, right?
It's just right.
It's just perfect. Okay. Make sure these don't slide off. There we are.
Thank
Got
you so
it.
much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks. All right, guys. Pulled up to where I thought the house was. I couldn't even see the address from the street, but it was pin marked. Verified the address. You always want to verify the address. Don't ever go off of what the GPS says, because sometimes it can be off. So I back into their driveway because they kind of have a little bit longer driveway, getting the pizza out of the back, and here comes the customer. So worked out absolutely perfect. Handed them their order. I'm sure they are happy. So we're going to see what else we can get. Hopefully we don't start off with another trip radar from Ubereats, but we'll find out. I'll let you guys know once I line up my next offer. All right, guys, lined up an offer, a reasonable offer, but I did have some declines. I would say there was about 50% trip radar offers and 50% of just regular offers coming in. So it was like 50-50. But I ended up accepting a regular offer, which was for $9.13 for 3.5 miles. We are here at Wendy's. We're gonna head in there and check on this order. Did you need your receipt? No. Okay. Okay. I guess he doesn't want that. Alright. Picking up first right here. Crystal S. Perfect. Do you have let's see, I'm gonna do this. I might come back. Okay, I'm gonna have it in. Thank you. All right, guys, order was ready. There is quite a few drinks. I should have brought my bag in there. That way I would have had, you know, my hands, but I didn't. And so I had to go back in for one last drink because I didn't want to risk it. I don't want no incident. Anyways, customers, 7 minutes, 2.3 miles. It is a meet at door, and they also left a note for me to hand it to them. So we are on our way. We're gonna go get them their Wendy's. Hi there, how's it going?
Good.
Good, there's
Sissy.
drinks.
Sissy. Got it? Okay.
All right, and your food. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks, bye-bye. All right, guys, smooth drop off. Like I said, it was a meet at door. Knocked on the door. It sounded like there was some shuffling going on around there. Probably, you know, getting the dog secured and whatnot, because there's a dog there. When she opened the door, it barked. But orders dropped off, so all is good. But when I was heading to that apartment complex, about to pull in, Ubereats sent me this offer, a regular offer, a good one, $9.12 for 1.8 miles. So it's nice that I'm not receiving back to back to back of those trip radars. I was getting really concerned, but who knows what's going on, because there was like, you know, 50-50 earlier, but this one's a good one. We're heading to McDonald. Hi, I'm picking up an Ubereats order, last 3 digits, 138.
For Chloe?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You have a good day.
You too. All right, right, guys, got the order. I think this is the smoothest McDonald's pickup ever. 1, the restaurant's not packed. 2, I got acknowledged right away. 3, the order was ready. Got the order out the door, loaded in the hot bag. Customers 2 minutes, 0.6 miles. It is an apartment. We're on our way. Another order dropped off. I've got to say, I think that was the best order of the night, just because everything was smooth from start to finish. A reasonable offer. McDonald's had the order ready. I was able to get it quick. And then the customer is literally right down the road. And on top of that, I forgot to mention, they left me some very detailed notes to save me time instead of driving around the apartment complex looking for the building. Gave me some tips that got me right to their building, told me where they were located, their mat, where I could park. My kind of order. Love it when the customer leaves some detailed instructions. That way you can get to them, find them easily, especially when it's an apartment complex. But tonight the offers were a lot better than yesterday. Of course, we started off with some trip radars, and I would say it was like 50-50 tonight. Yesterday there was a lot more trip radars, so I'm glad I got some good offers in between those trip radars. But tonight overall has not been a bad night. The offers have gone smooth. I've gotten some good reasonable offers, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys watching, and of course, if you did enjoy the ride along, please do give the video a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.